Hey, this is Kevin from the RCS Office of eLearning, bringing you another episode of Canvas A to Z. This week we're going to look at home pages, help features, and history. So on home pages, I thought this would be a good time to revisit some of the Canvas norms that were put into place last year. These were agreed upon standards that all teachers should kind of work towards to make sure they have on their home page. Really, your home page is designed to be a place where you, your students, and ultimately parents could get to things within the course easily and in a pretty concise manner. So if you're not sure on those norms, you can go to the RCS Hub and click on Canvas Resources, and one of the links says Canvas Norms. This has the elementary, intermediate, and secondary. And specifically on the home page, looking at things like graphics, so some sort of banner or image or something to draw the visitor's attention to know what class they're in. The instructor's name, links preferably as buttons to informational pages like helpful websites, course content, assignments, quizzes. At the high school level, it's introduction to the teacher, course, contact information, supplies needed. What we're trying to avoid is having students need to use the course navigation to navigate the course. So by putting everything on the home page to make it easily accessible, it's really going to save you and your students a lot of time when it comes to getting to the things that you need. So we encourage you. There's certain things that you don't want to drastically change your home page every week because that's going to be confusing for students, but try to make it dynamic. Try to make it a living resource. You can make some changes to it so that it kind of keeps the students coming back to it as well. So that would be home pages. The second H is help. We love helping. We love answering questions, but we also know we're not always available. So I want to redirect you to the help icon in the global navigation. Now I have a few options that you don't, and you have some options that students don't, but students can actually get a level of support as well. So the things I want to show you right off the bat is the Search the Canvas guides. So there's some very extensive guides with pretty much everything you'd want to do in Canvas. If you know what you're looking for, you can go ahead and put the search term in here. So if I wanted to create a group in my class, I put create group, I hit search, and it's going to spit back all the results that have to do with creating groups. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, and then from there you just kind of dig in and find the one that most applies to you. But the other thing you can do when you do Search the Canvas guides, rather than putting a search term in, if you click Canvas guides, there'll actually be a set of instructor guides that when you click on that, everything's going to be listed alphabetically. So depending on what you want to learn more about, so if you want to know more about modules, there's modules, you click on it, and there's all the different resources available. They're going to have screenshots, step-by-step instructions, some videos. So I really want to encourage you, use that help guide because it's extremely helpful. This is where we usually go to get a lot of the information if we don't know it when you contact us. The other things that you can do are chat with Canvas support. There's a hotline. Now we understand you don't have time during the school day necessarily to call and have a support conversation, but the chat is something I've seen a lot of teachers use. You can actually start a chat session with Canvas tech support. You tell them what your issue is. They'll want to know kind of what class it is, assignment name. They can go in and take a look at it. If it's something they can resolve on the chat, they do it. If it's a bigger issue that requires a ticket to be started, they do that, and then I kind of follow up from there. So we want to encourage you, if you need help, get it. You can contact us, or sometimes for a more immediate response, you can go ahead and use some of these help tools within the need help part of the global navigation. Now, third piece I want to take a look at today is the third H, which is history. Jeremy Hill from the high school called me this morning with a bit of an interesting situation that I honestly didn't know the answer to. I thought I knew the answer, but I was wrong, which shows that I'm still learning, which is kind of cool. What had happened is there was a page that was created that the author had inadvertently deleted all the links, buttons, and information off of the page and saved it. And that was a big issue because there was dozens of links on that page that they would have to go back in and completely recreate. So the question was, can you revert back to a previous version of a page? I thought the answer was no, but we were wrong. Jeremy went ahead and just kind of clicked around a little bit and found these three buttons. So this is a home page. Click these three buttons and you can see View Page History. Every time you save a page, it kind of creates a stamped version of it that you can go back to and actually restore it. Okay, so this is what the page looks like now. Let's say that I want it to go back to what it looked like on January 10th. I click on it, that's what it looked like. Nope, that's not it. Let me look at that January 10th. Nope, that's not it. Okay, that's the one I wanted, so I'm just kind of picking one at random here. But if you can find the version that you want, you can click Restore this revision and it makes that the current page. Okay, so every time you've saved a page, it creates a stamp in this revision history that you can restore it back to. And if I want to go back to what it looked like before, I click Restore this revision. So I think that's going to save people a lot of heartache because we don't want all the work we do to go in vain. Now, there is a way you can restore entire deleted pages, deleted assignments, deleted quizzes, but this particular example is how you can restore pages back to what they looked like before you made some sort of catastrophic change to it. Very cool thing. I love that I learned this today because I think it's really going to help some people out from having to completely recreate things. So if it's not your course homepage, if it's just another page in your course, you can click Pages and View All Pages. And let's go and we'll just find a page, just a random page. There's one right there. You can actually open the page up, and then those same three dots next to the edit button, View Page History. It'll show you all the different versions of it. And if you want to go back to what it looked like at a previous version, you just click Restore this revision. So those were the three H's. Hope they're helpful. Hope you don't need them, but if you do, they're here, okay? So we looked at the importance of home pages, how to access help, and how to look at the history of a page and be able to restore it. If you have any questions about this or other issues with Canvas or blended learning, please reach out to the e-learning team. Myself, Joni, Tim, Jeremy, and Sarah, we're here to help you. You can reach out by email, hit us up on Twitter, and share the cool stuff that you're doing in your classroom. Until next time, have a great day.